Hey you guys, it's me again, and this digest is going to be quick and painless. And as always, we're starting with Tesla. Jay Leno went on CNBC where he talked about his Tesla Model S and how EVs are basically the future. If you haven't already seen it, check the link in the description. A Model 3 owner took her keycard, dissolved it, took the RFID chip out of it, and encapsulated it to put it inside her arm. And it's not the first time she's done this, too. She's had an RFID chip inside already, but unfortunately couldn't transfer Tesla's information onto it. Sentry mode recorded two men that broke a window in a Tesla. They stole the owner's laptop, checkbook, and a prescription pad. The owner turned out to be a doctor. The police got the pictures and identified suspects. The new software update will be available in early access soon. According to Musk, acoustics is great and video streaming is awesome. We can also expect karaoke. Remember when Tesla owners who bought FSD protested because of a price change? Elon promised they'd be the first to get the release. Oh, and from now on, the price of autopilot will grow every 2 to 4 months. Tesla is making an R&D laboratory out of a warehouse in Fremont. This is where they will do development for their automotive and energy businesses, and there will also be a test track for cars and a place to train employees. The Wawa chain of stores is expanding their partnership with Tesla. Since 2017, Tesla set up superchargers at 16 Wawa stores. Now they want to double that amount by the end of next year. The new store with charging stations is already being built in New Jersey and will be opened in December. There has been an accident involving a Tesla Model 3 in Moscow. There were 3 people in the car, the owner and his 2 kids. They crashed into a tow truck that both the driver and autopilot haven't registered moments before the crash. The owner says autopilot started to apply brakes, but it was too late. The passengers got out through back doors. The owner has a broken leg and children are fine. Only after everyone got out safely, the car caught fire, and since no one even attempted to put it out, a series of explosions followed. After Tesla caught fire in a parking lot in Hong Kong in March this year, the company released a software update intended to protect the battery. It resulted in some owners seeing their range being reduced, sometimes more than by 60 kilometers. Now one of the affected owners is suing Tesla and invites other owners to join him. The company commented, saying it's working on getting that range back without compromising the back's life cycle. They've already released an update to do just that. Elon Musk says that Tesla has no intention to introduce air suspension to Model 3 at the time, even though they've planned on doing that, and we've seen Model 3 with air suspension on a test track in 2018. It might just be Tesla trying to draw the line between its expensive and cheaper models. Oh, and while we're on that subject, due to the situation with yuan, Tesla is looking at raising prices for its vehicles in China starting September. We're talking about the imported cars that are subject to higher tariffs because of the trade war. SpaceX is preparing Starhopper for its 200-meter hop in Boca Chica. They've already done a wet dress rehearsal and are preparing the infrastructure. The hop is scheduled somewhere between 14th and 18th of August. A second Starlink mission is scheduled for the 17th of September. During that mission, SpaceX is planning to catch the fairing again, and they've prepared a new ship in order to do that. It's called Mischief, and it will be attempting to catch a fairing half alongside Mystery. Mischief doesn't have its arms and net yet, but we're hoping it'll get it by October, and we'll see 2 sister ships work on saving that fairing. Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley keep preparing for a flight in a Crew Dragon. They've used the simulator to go through countdown and try out different emergency exit strategies. They've checked the SpaceX suits for leaks as well. At the moment, the mission is roughly scheduled for January-March 2020. SpaceX launched a new rocket ride-sharing program. Now, customers with small satellites will be able to reserve a spot on the regular Falcon 9 flight. It will keep them independent from the main payload and also allow them to reschedule their reserved date if the satellite is not ready. They will probably have to pay for it, but it's still a great deal. Like, you could launch your 150 kilogram satellite for only $2.25 million. For 300 kilograms, you'll pay about $4.5 million. It's better to reserve your spot beforehand. The closer the date, the more expensive it'll be. The program will probably start next year. Since Cape Canaveral is going to play a vital role in the strategy of reusing rocket boosters, there is a plan to modernize and expand it. But the thing is, according to plan, it'll take 30 years. And I mean, maybe they just should use the crew that built the Gigafactory 3. Elon Musk. Now we know why Teslaquila isn't on the market already. It turns out that USPTO didn't register the Teslaquila trademark because it apparently reminds too much of the spirit Tesla liquor from Serbia. Tesla does not agree and doesn't give up. They say their product is clearly associated with the automaker and it's tequila, and the Serbian liquor has a picture of Nikola on it. Musk supports Andrew Yang as a presidential candidate. He's going to be the first goth president. It's important, he tweeted, meaning that time when Yang admitted to being part of the goth culture in the past. Although they have other things they agree on. One of Yang's ideas is introducing basic income that will be financed through taxes on businesses that rely on innovation. Musk has been a big supporter of that idea in the past. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, we'll see you next week.